James Turner for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so recently I've been going ahead and watching a lot of the featherweights that are ranked in the IBF, obviously, because I wanna know who some of these guys are that Angelo Leo may have to fight one day, right? So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. I'm learning about new fighters. I'm expanding my mind on boxing, and I'm doing something that I believe could help, Angelo in the future. But I wanted to talk about one of the guys I watched, and he's actually ranked number 4 in the IBF, and he's pretty much, for the most part in boxing, he's an unknown commodity. There's not a whole lot out there on him. But let's talk about the number 4 contender, Hector Sosa. Hector Andres Sosa from Argentina, 17-2 with 9 knockouts, and he's actually the IBO. Take it for what it's worth, but he's the IBO featherweight champion. He won that belt as a 6-1 underdog when he fought the British fighter Jazza Dickens, and he flatlined him with a straight right hand. And so reason why he's relevant is because, number one, he's number 4 in the rankings, and if Angelo Leo does get a voluntary, I would be led to believe that this would be a guy that could potentially be a candidate just because of his ranking position and his style. You look at his style. He's aggressive, high guard, come forward fighter, heavy hands. So I think he'd make for an entertaining fight. If you guys never seen him fight and you need one fight to watch of his, just go watch his fight against Jazza Dickens, and definitely go watch the knockout. Quiet as kept, it was one of the better knockouts of 2023. But the thing is, nobody saw the knockout because it was on a Disrupt Promotions card. And you guys probably don't even know what the hell Disrupt Promotions is. I barely know what it is, but Disrupt Promotions was the company that that acquired the contracts of all the fighters from Probellum. There was a Dubai-based billionaire guy from Europe named Nicholas Link. He ran the company. There are speculations that Daniel Kinahan was sports washing money through this company. They had 2 cards, and this just so happened to be the main event of one of those 2 cards. So, fun fact there. But he can fight. He can fight, and like I said, he's heavy-handed. You can't really see in the record that he's a big puncher, but if you watch the tape and you watch the shots he lands and how he throws his shots, he's got some pop. I think the reason why he probably doesn't get more knockouts is because he throws his punches at the same speed and he loads up a lot. So, a lot of guys can probably see his shots coming. But when he fought Jazza Dickens didn't see that straight right hand coming, and you saw what it did to him. So, there's that. So, the way I would classify his style, if I had to classify his style, is I think Hector Sosa is a slightly more conventional Venado Lopez. I think, like Venado Lopez didn't have a straight right hand to speak of or anything like that. But as far as their hand positioning and things like that, and the way they go about their business in the ring, he reminds me a lot of Venado Lopez. Even the way he likes to when guys miss shots and he rolls the punches, the way he pulls out of exchanges and kind of rolls out, like, because Venado Lopez has this thing where when you throw punches at him and you go back in a straight line, he like rolls, but he'll turn his whole head unnecessarily to kind of show the judges and the crowd that, hey, these punches didn't land on me. And he kind of has that similar thing about him. So I would say he's like a more conventional gunslinging type of a fighter. And that's what it is. He's come from Argentina. So one thing we know about Argentinian fighters is that you may not know who they are, and you may not know everybody on the resume, and there may not be a lot of information out there on them, but they're always rugged, they're always tough, and they always come to fight. One of his 2 losses, and I'm talking about Sosa, one of his 2 losses came to the Philadelphia prospect Christian Carto, who I've also heard a lot of good things about, who I've never made a video about, but I know he's good. I've heard that name bubbling around for years from my people in Philadelphia. So, he fell short in that fight, but he's beating a good veteran like Jazza Dickens. That belt, the IBO belt, when winning it, I'm pretty sure that's what got him in the rankings, because there has to be some sort of subsidiary title. They got to have some sort of affiliation with the IBF, because that's the only way I feel you can reconcile him being the 4th ranked contender, which really he's the number 2 contender, because the rankings haven't updated yet. Kameda is the mandatory. Liorato Diamante lost, so Sosa will be above Diamante in the next rankings, but watch out for him, because whether it's against Angelo Leo or whether it's against another guy in the rankings, I think Hector Sosa will be a guy that does get a big fight. I think he's very beatable. He's lost a couple of times already, but I think he's very beatable. I think, a fighter that can counter, a fighter that can see his punches coming from a mile away, has good footwork, can control the distance in the fight, can beat him. That's how I feel about him. But I could see, if not Angelo, I could see Hector Sosa in the coming days, weeks, and months, or upcoming fights. He could fight either Rhea Abbey, the number 6 contender, or maybe he winds up fighting Jonathan Lopez, or even like a Venado. Well, not Venado, because Venado's gonna move up, but like it's one of those kind of guys. I could see him going that route. Jonathan Lopez, Rhea Abbey, something like that. And I would like to see him. I think Rhea Abbey and him will be a good fight, because Rhea Abbey, he's a good skilled boxer, but he can't really punch. Southpaw. This guy Sosa has heavy hands, can put your lights out if you're not careful, as Jazz Dickens found out. So that's my assessment of him. A hard, rugged Argentinian fighter in the rankings that I do think will wind up in a big voluntary fight. So exactly. And that being said, you guys let me know what you think about Hector Sosa. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you could love me or you could hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canterbury, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.